Hello, ladies. Where's my egg? I'm waiting. I wanted to have an egg and toast for breakfast. Where's my egg? So, anyway, I tried to do this earlier and I found out my sound is not very well. You can see that one right there. I don't know if you can see that one. She's either the one laying my egg every day or one of them. Because I get an egg usually every day, and I think there's two different ones laying it. And she's hiding. So you can tell by around their faces. See around their beaks, you can see they've got a comb on the top and some wattles, they call it, underneath, but it's right around their beaks where you can tell if they're old enough and ready to start laying eggs. And I wanted to show you this because we have 23 chickens, right? We only have one or two of them that are laying eggs. So I wanted you to see around their faces so that you could tell what it looks like, so that you can look at them and see if you can't guess which one or two of them are laying my eggs every day. Because I think one's laying it one day and one's laying it the next day. But you can see around their faces. Hiding. So but that way you can look at them for a few minutes and see around their faces, and you can be like, oh, that's the one that's laying her egg, and those are not. And that way you can tell. And some people think that when chickens lay eggs that it's a baby chicken, but we don't have a rooster. We do not have a rooster, so our eggs are not fertilized. Our eggs will never hatch. They will not be baby chickens. They will just be my breakfast of egg and toast that I've been waiting for this morning. And it's already around 10 o'clock. So, yes, I'm like, where's my egg, right? Anyway, and that way you can tell. And they ovulate and they lay an egg every day. Well, sometimes it's every day, sometimes it's every other day. So we had 14 chickens last time. We got 10 to 12 eggs a day. And it depends on the age of the chickens and things like that. And it's a light cue in their eyes. So if the days seem like they're longer, then they will lay eggs. They get a light cue. And if you have, like, winter time comes and the days are shorter, so if you don't have an artificial light for them, they may not be laying eggs. So we have an artificial light. It's a heat light. We like to put it up in their coops so that they'll stay warm. But we have two different ones. We have a white one and a red one. So if it's not too cold, we don't want that red heat lamp up in there. But we do want a light in there so that they go up in there. So, but last time we just had the red one. But I don't know. They usually just, maybe it's not that cold where we live. But the days get shorter. But last time we still got the eggs all through winter. So I don't know. But some people say it's what you feed them, and what you feed them does make a difference. You might get less eggs and more eggs depending on if they have too much calcium, if they don't have enough calcium. That calcium is what makes their eggshells harder. Or, you want that 16% protein that they're supposed to have. So I'm sure it does make a difference, but it's the light cue that gets in their eyes, so when they think the days are shorter. And I wanted you to just see around their beaks so that you can see why they're not laying eggs yet, because they're not quite old enough. We got them the end of May, and if you ask the people, they'll tell you, oh, they should be laying eggs now. But if you look around their faces and around their beaks, you'll be able to tell, that they're not old enough to lay eggs yet, or which ones are laying eggs and which ones aren't. See? That one right there. There's two Easter eggers that I think are laying eggs right now. So, and they're hard to see. There's one right there. See her? Yeah. So you can see right around her beak. how the comb and the wattles are much bigger, so that you can tell. And the other ones are smaller. There's another Easter egger. So right now I'm getting those eggs. They're, to me, they look, I think they're supposed to be light blue, but they look light green. And another thing, you can tell the color that the eggs are going to be. The eggs that they lay, it doesn't go by the color of their feathers. It goes by the color of their earlobes. Isn't that interesting? Because I thought it was the color of their feathers at first, but it's not. It's the color of their earlobes. And I remember when I used to think that eating eggs was eating baby chickens, that I would go to the store and buy eggs, and I thought they were baby chickens, right? That hadn't hatched and all these things, and I was concerned about eating eggs. But the reality is, none of our eggs are baby chickens. Not a single one of them. We don't have a rooster. We didn't have a rooster last time. None of our eggs are fertilized. So I just thought I would mention that while you're looking around and seeing their wattles and you're seeing their combs around their face to see, oh, I wonder which, because there's two of them. I'm pretty sure that are laying an egg. One's laying one day, one's laying it the next. So I wanted you to see so you could say, oh, that's the one laying the eggs. And that one's almost ready, or that one's not almost ready. So you can look and figure that out. See? You can tell. It's you know, it's just something. And they keep turning their back to the camera. Of course they do. I think they're camera shy, right? But I wanted you to be able to tell, because I thought this is a nice age for you to be able to see what they look like when they start laying eggs. Because many of them are not laying eggs yet, but some of them are about to begin. So this way you can tell, oh, that one's not laying eggs yet. Oh, but it's going to soon. And you'll be like, oh, that's the one laying the eggs, right? So you can see the difference. And I hope that this helps somebody. And so I wanted to share that with you. And I hope that's good information for you. And I hope you leave some comments and let me know what your thoughts are. So, and we have different chickens. Like I said, we got the Rhode Island Reds, we got the Isa Browns, and we got 4 Easter eggers. That's one of my Easter eggers. My husband calls them Easter eggs instead of Easter eggers. And I think that's so funny and cute. But, because he's used to the word Easter egg and not used to the word Easter egger. I'm trying to zoom in, but it kind of looks like the camera's not. It doesn't look like it's. It looks fuzzy to me. So I don't know if the zooming it in is helping you see better or not. So, and it's a pretty new iPad, but should be working good. But I don't know, it's not charging right. It's got a lot of memory. It's not charging like it's supposed to, and the voice part isn't working like it's supposed to. So we've got the screen got cracked and we had to have it replaced, and since then when they go to record the voice doesn't, it sounds too quiet, and when we go to charge it, it's not charging as quickly as it should. It's taken forever, and so I don't know. And before we had the screen replaced, it was still charging fine with the screen cracked, but since we got it replaced, now it's not charging right, and the voice doesn't seem to be as loud as it should be, so I feel like I'm having to talk loud. Anyway, I hope this helps somebody, and I hope that's good information for you. And I'm trying to run it a little bit longer so you can actually see their faces, their beaks, and around their beaks, so you can see what it looks like. So, but there's a couple of them that like to try to escape and jump out at me when I'm standing here. So I thought this might be good information for you. And I just wanted you to see that. And I still want my breakfast, my egg and my toast. Where's my egg? So I can have my egg and toast, woman. Yes, you over there. Where's my egg for my egg and toast? You know who I'm talking to, don't you? Yes. Anyway, I hope this helps you, and please feel free to leave comments, and I hope you enjoyed my video. Even though this is a little bit lengthy, I just really wanted you to see around their beaks. Anyway, thank you so much for watching my video and for tuning into my channel. So, like I said, we've got all these chickens, and I'm getting 1 egg a day. And it's a small one, and it looks light green to me, but my husband says it's blue. But so I don't know. It's supposed to be blue, I think, but it looks light green to me. And my son's like, oh, I don't want to eat a green egg. And I'm like, green eggs and ham, green eggs and ham. Why don't you want to eat a green egg? Right? So that's one way you get green eggs and ham. You get an Easter egger. You get Easter egger chickens, and they'll lay you different colored eggs. Anyway, they're beautiful. And yeah, we got them from Tractor Supply. It's easy. It's local. We go down there and see what they had. We went one day when they had a lot of them. They went through the chickens this year. I tell you, everybody was buying chickens this year. So a lot of times we would call, they just got chickens in that day. They were gone by noon. And the eggs went up. The eggs are so expensive. We used to buy eggs from Aldi's, $1/4 a dozen. And then we would go help people that needed food by taking them a bunch of eggs, right? But now it's almost $4 a dozen for eggs. So, and we can buy farm fresh eggs. If we didn't have chickens, we could buy farm fresh eggs for $1.50 a dozen. Some people sell them $1.50. Some people sell them $3. But we can get farm fresh eggs for $1.50 a dozen. So, I don't know. I think that selling them for $4 at the grocery store, they're really pushing it. But, well, almost $4. I don't know why they're so expensive. I've heard, but still, you can get farm fresh eggs, if you know people, from anywhere from $1.50 to $3 a dozen, and that's cheaper than the grocery store. I mean, even if we sell some of our eggs, which we usually give a lot of them to the neighbors, and we have a neighbor lady that goes and passes them out to different people because she knows a lot of people that love farm fresh eggs, and she knows a lot of elderly people, and she'll take them to their homes. So our chickens, we don't take care of our chickens, they take care of us, and they take care of a lot of other people as well when they start laying eggs. So anyway, you can see they have their little pecking order. But anyway, I just wanted to show you that. And thank you so much for tuning in, because now I'm rambling. And have a great day. Bye-bye.